Penicillin is considered one of the most important discoveries in modern medicine. Its discovery revolutionized the treatment of many deadly bacterial infections and marked the beginning of the antibiotic era. The discovery of penicillin occurred in the early 20th century through Alexander Fleming's careful observations and subsequent scientific research. In September 1928, Scottish microbiologist and physician Alexander Fleming was working at the research laboratory of St. Mary's Hospital in London. He was studying the characteristics of Staphylococcus bacteria. After returning from a summer vacation, he noticed something interesting in the Petri dishes he had left behind. He saw that bacteria were destroyed in areas where mold, Penicillium notatum, had grown. This meant that the mold was inhibiting bacterial growth. Fleming named the substance secreted by the mold penicillin and proved that it had bactericidal, bacteria-killing properties. However, at that time, purifying penicillin and preparing it for medical use was technically very difficult. Fleming could not solve this problem, and the development of penicillin was temporarily halted. The true potential and practical use of penicillin were revealed in the late 1930s by Howard Florey, Ernst Boris Chain, and their team at Oxford University. They succeeded in purifying penicillin and producing it in large quantities. In 1940, experiments showed that penicillin successfully treated bacterial infections in mice. This was a significant step toward testing it on humans. In 1941, the first human treatment was conducted. Police officer Albert Alexander had a severe infection, and his life was at risk. He was given penicillin and began to recover. However, due to a shortage of the drug, the treatment could not be completed, and he died. This incident highlighted the urgent need for mass production of penicillin. During World War II, the demand for penicillin increased significantly. The governments of the United States and the United Kingdom prioritized the industrial-scale production of this drug. By 1944, penicillin was being mass-produced and widely used in treating wounded soldiers in the war. This helped save thousands of lives. Penicillin was also effective in treating many diseases such as syphilis, pneumonia, angina, and streptococcal infections. Its use prevented the spread of these diseases and significantly reduced mortality rates. Penicillin was not just a drug, but a revolutionary innovation that changed the course of medicine. Thanks to it, the antibiotic era began, and today thousands of different antibiotics have been developed. The discovery of penicillin was so significant for humanity that Alexander Fleming, Howard Florey, and Ernst Chain were awarded the Nobel Prize in 1945. Fleming himself emphasized the importance of using this drug responsibly. He warned about the possibility of bacteria developing resistance to antibiotics. Unfortunately, today this issue has become a serious problem and poses a major threat to global health. Penicillin is a brilliant example of how science and chance can lead to tremendous outcomes in human history. Its discovery saved many lives, opened a new era in medicine, and remains a cornerstone of scientific research. The responsible and proper use of antibiotics is of vital importance for the health of future generations.